This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. There's one guy who, this is about how you should see a therapist, whoever you are. There's one guy picking little fights and trying to resolve it. And fix those problems makes him feel unwanted. How about start starting the fights, and you don't need to go through the whole dizziness of a corner. Then the patient's very wealthy, paid somebody with quarters and never came back. Anyone going on improves their mental health. It is therapeutic. Anything that helps become more uncomfortable, that helps become more therapeutic. The main point is no world-class athlete has a pretty tough alone. Why friends that are trained, they're definitely not objective. And now, at this point, if you don't think I'm talking to you, I'm especially talking to you. There is so much you don't know, and where really good things herself pass on from generation to generation. But so does healing. By doing this work on self-better cycle, really good things are hiding herself, get passed to generation. But so does healing. By doing this work on yourself, you are breaking the cycle. Have you ever wished your parents had better to work to build better tools? Your parents, that boss who is self-aware, needs to be a little more self-aware. The patients who become better communicators had done some work self thing, change around you as you're getting healthier. People will show up thinking I'll take care of it if it takes care of me. She's seen that what's possible and the ripple effect. You take care of you before you take care of them. Everything you touch, everything you see, everything you create will be a positive affected by work you do. Therapy requires time and money that is prohibited and factor in sliding clients. Major therapy and money, the relationship is a priority. The time proceeded by mind taking more time than the therapy takes, so start now strengthening while they're healthy and fixed. Issues much to prevent are fixed. Mental health has been equated with mental health issues, but instead just mental health fixes is what we should be thinking about, and mental health fitness. You don't have to be anything except curious and ready to level up on your version of yourself to be in therapy. When people ask her if therapy is supposed to make you happy, she says no. It will discreetly in authenticity and depth.
Cathartic
Beauty and happiness. It will make therapy between you and the therapist better. Where you believe happiness is anything not thrilled, and every moment happiness is not sustainable and grew. Happiness is more important, and therapy is a full range of therapy and emotions. Instead of just small silence balance, might be difficult for you to understand how transformative is until to see the magic and transform. She knows she didn't get it herself. These kind of experiences deep better felt explained.
There was the CEO I worked with who picked little fights with me all the time and then worked really hard to resolve those fights. Over time, we came to understand that he unknowingly creates problems with people because fixing those problems makes him feel wanted and important. And then there was the patient who, despite being very well fed, so that one remains a mystery. So I love psychoanalytic therapy, but any type of ongoing work that improves your mental health is therapeutic. Anything that helps you become more comfortable being uncomfortable. The main point is it won't be quick or easy, and it's pretty tough to do alone. No world-class athlete has ever achieved their full potential without the support of a coach. Why do we expect to reach our emotional potential by ourselves? Having that trained, objective person to reflect you back to yourself is a game changer. What I see is most people using their friends and family for this. And my pro tip here is, while your friends and family are so important, they're not trained and they're definitely not objective. Now, at this point, if you're sitting there listening and thinking that I'm not really talking to you, I hate to say it, but I'm especially talking to you. There is so much you don't know, and we're really good at hiding things from ourselves. So unprocessed pain and unhealthy ways of relating get passed down from generation to generation. But here's the thing, so does healing. By doing this work on yourself, you are breaking the cycle. Have you ever wished that your family had done the work to build better tools, or that your boss was a little more self-aware, or that your partner was a better communicator? Well, the pure magic of it is, as you did this work on yourself, things will change around you. As you get healthier people will just start to show up. Instead of, I'll take care of you if you take care of me, in our relationships we should be thinking, I'll take care of me for you if you'll take care of you for me. I've seen what's possible when a person commits to this and the ripple effect that it has. The ways in which it will affect everyone who cares about you, everyone who comes after you, everything you touch, everything you create, everyone who you interact with in any way will be positively impacted by the work you do on yourself. I want to acknowledge that therapy requires time and money, and that can be a prohibitive factor. And there are sliding scale clinics in every major city, and in my experience, time and money tend to shrink and expand in relation to priority. The amount of time you spend preoccupied by all that's on your mind vastly outweighs the time therapy takes. So start now. Strengthen your resilience muscles while they're healthy enough to be flexed. Issues are so much easier to prevent than they are to fix. The term mental health has become equated with mental health issues. But instead of just mental fixes, we should be thinking about mental fitness. You don't have to be broken. You don't have to be desperate. You don't have to be anything but curious and ready to level up and move closer toward the version of yourself that you want to be. When people ask me why therapy is worth doing, they'll often say, well, is it just that it'll make me happy? And I usually say, no, it's not that it'll make you happy. It's that it will drastically increase the depth and authenticity of your happiness. And it will honor the cathartic beauty of your sadness. And it will make the profoundly necessary space for every feeling that lives in between. We live in a culture that fetishizes happiness. We're made to believe that something is wrong with us if we're not thrilled in every moment. But happiness is not a sustainable end goal. Happiness is only one of many healthy, useful, important emotions. And in therapy, you have the permission and support to feel the full range of human emotion instead of just one small slice. It might be difficult to understand how transformative that is until you see the magic it can spark in your life. I know I didn't get it until I tried it myself. But with all that said, this kind of deep, meaningful experience is better felt than explained. So go feel it. Thank you.
Now on to Major League Baseball. The Royals win the game against the Tigers 7-1. Seth Lugo was good again against the mound. He went 8 and allowed 1 run. Vinny Pasquantino is on a roll. He hit 2 home runs last night, and he's had more than 5 RBIs the last 2 games. Royals will have Cole Reagans on the mound, and Tarek Subel will go for the Tigers. He is a 2.56 and is 12-3. The Cardinals led last night 4-2, and then the Cubs grabbed 3. Cardinals and Javier Sada will go for the Cubs. Game time 1:20. The Bears win their first preseason game 17 as the fourth quarter was delayed due to severe thunderstorms. That's CM on Sports and CM's on Mental Health Day.